Structured programming. Structured programming is a programming paradigm aimed at improving the clarity, quality, and development time of a computer program by making extensive use of subroutines, block structures, and for and while loops, in contrast to using simple tests and jumps such as the go-to statement, which could lead to spaghetti code, which is both difficult to follow and to maintain. Low-level structured programming. At a low level, structured programs are often composed of simple, hierarchical program flow structures. These are sequence, selection, and repetition. The all flow are if, while, do, while, begin, and etc. Sequence refers to an ordered execution of statements. In selection, one of a number of statements is executed depending on the state of the program. This is usually expressed with keywords such as if then else, end if, switch, or case. In some languages, keywords cannot be written verbatim but must be stopped. In repetition, a statement is executed until the program reaches a certain state or operation have been applied to every element of a collection. This is usually expressed with keywords such as while, repeat, for, or do, until. Often it is recommended that each loop should only have one entry point. Common deviations. The most common deviation found in many languages is the use of a return statement for early exit from a subroutine. The structured languages are commonly used if, then, else, while, and for. This results in multiple exit points instead of the single exit point required by structured programming. Structured programming languages. Some of the languages initially used for structured programming languages include ALGOL, Pascal, PLI, and ADA. But most new procedural programming languages since that time have included features to encourage structured programming. Outcome. By the end of the 20th century, nearly all computer scientists were convinced that it is useful to learn and apply the concepts of structured programming. High-level programming languages that originally lacked programming structures, such as Fortran, COBOL, and BASIC, now have them. Early exit. At the level of functions, this is a return statement. At the level of loops, this is a break statement or continue statement. Terminate the loop. Terminate the current iteration. Proceed with next iteration. C language. C is an early and prominent example of these constructs. Multiple exits can arise for a variety of reasons. If returning a value, it has completed the calculation. Example, a trace statement. For instance, in later development, a return statement could be overlooked by a developer, and an action which should have been performed at the end of a subroutine might not be performed in all cases. Exception handling. A typical example of a simple procedure would be reading data from a file and processing it.